Now that we have investigated and cleaned our data, we might try to subset or pick a certain piece of our data to investigate further. The method that you use, or the way that we do that, is if we want to select only a few columns, we just use these double brackets, because now we are making a list of column names and city, for example. So if we run this, we see that we get data for price and city. This we could put into another data frame, for example, price city equals. Then we would create a new data frame, which is a subset of the first data frame. Okay, so that was selecting columns. And what if you want to select rows? Then you can just write data, and then, for example, 0 to 10, and enter. Now you see that you select just the columns from 0 to, but not including 10. And of course, this could start at, for example, 5. Then you get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but not including 10. But what if you would like to have a subset of a row based on values in a, or subset of a column based on the values in a different column? For example, you want the price and the price should only be shown for the, for example, the city, which is equal to Trondheim. Okay, so now we can only see the prices for the apartments where city is equal to Trondheim. You can also have a numerical expression. For example, you can select all rows where the square meters is above 50, for example. So now we only get the columns where square meters are greater than 50. We can also subset both rows and columns. Then we would like to have, for example, the price and the square meters of, and of course we need to add the, oops, that was not it. That was not it. It was this, the double brackets. And then we can have a bracket with our condition. So data square meters should be greater than 50, for example. So now we should get only the price in square meters for these large apartments. And we can also subset on several conditions. For example, we would like to subset price and square meters and parking, for example. And we would like to have both a condition on, for example, square meters and parking. So, but then we have to do this, and separate with an and. So we have one condition here, and we have this and because we want the cases where both these conditions are true. So for example, we have data square meters is above 50 and data parking equals to 1. And remember, when you're testing something, you use 2 equal signs, not 1. And if we shift enter that, we see that now we get apartments with square meters above 50 and parking is equal to 1. So these are large apartments with a parking spot. If you would like to have a not both these conditions to be true, but at least one, then you can, instead of this and, you can use an or. We just copy this, and the or sign is the pipe operator. So it's this pipe operator. It's on my top left key on the dashboard, close to the 1 number. So if we just run this, we see that the price of either large apartments or apartments with parking spot. So now you get small apartments with parking spot or large apartments without a parking spot as well.